Hello and welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII, Part 23. We've come a long way from Midgar, and this place is cold. Even colder than the last episode. You what? You've been thinking? Now I've told you about this before. Thinking is a very dangerous thing to do, and already you're talking nonsense. If you think that seeing the snow and all this ice makes you realise how great nature is, you're wrong. It's not great. Are you mad? I mean, okay, you said you wouldn't live here, but right after you said, if I did, I would make it better. What would you make better about it? How could you make this better? You can't exactly look up at the sky and say, "Stop snowing!" because it won't listen to you. It will only listen to me. But I'm not going to tell it to stop snowing. If this place didn't have snow, any munchkin could climb over the cliffs. Not many have managed to do it, but I shall be the one. I'm going to climb and climb and climb all the way to the top. And I'm going to find the site where Genova fell onto the earth. And that's easy enough to say, but it's rather cold. Last time we passed out, and if our body temperature gets below a certain amount, we might pass out again. Look at it! It's getting lower and lower and lower. It's at 32 degrees, 31 degrees. Oh, any second now it's going to go to 30 degrees. Oh, it's at 30 degrees. But fear not, there is a way to counter this. We're going to employ the technique taught to us by that strange man back in the cabin to help maintain our body heat. Look at it go up. 38, that'll do. What we need to do is get out of this biting cold wind. So let's go into this cave. I'm sure it'll be safe. Right? So here we are. Look at all the blue! Not just blue, but shiny blue. Everything's so icy and crystally. The reason I like this area is because of certain enemies you meet here. I'm going to show off certain enemies who you can get enemy skills from, and they're quite difficult, but I believe I'm prepared. Now, what's in here? An enemy. But up here, there's a rock. I don't like rocks. Yeah! This rock is going to clear a path. Thank you, rock. Great. Okay. Now we can cross that path that the stalagmites were blocking. I think what I should do is save one of these crystals and give it to Alexia later as a romantic gesture. Ah, yeah! We have mastered Revive. Fantastic. And now what I want to do is I want to replace that materia with something else, and I remember I forgot to equip Alexander, which I got in the last video. I will show that off eventually, because like I said, in this area we have some rather nasty enemies. And I don't like them one bit.
But don't worry, they won't defeat me. They can't kill me because I've got a sword.
And sharp hair. I have nothing to be worried about. Fight. Ah, this guy I'm going to show off. This nasty creature has an enemy skill, and it's called Magic Breath. And we've just learnt it. But wait just 1 second. You hurt Nanaki. Right, that's it. I'm going to kill you. I've got your enemy skill. It's now mine. And so you have no further use to me. How dare you knock out Nanaki? Poor Nanaki. He's my good old faithful chum. I shall avenge you. And I did. That was horrible. But it was worth it for Magic Breath, because that as you can see, is a very good move. Now, don't worry everybody, Nanaki is not dead. He is merely knocked out, so we've used a Phoenix down to recover him. And now everything's okay. Let's go. I wonder where this leads. Ah, we're back outside. Okay, hopefully we shall stay warm. We're not dressed for this, but we are doing incredibly well considering we do not have any climbing equipment. And how Nanaki's climbing up this mountain, I don't have a clue. The fact that you can only see Chris, the main character, and not the other party members, means that they get away with so much. We only had one snowboard, Nanaki can't climb mountains, but in the end, you can't really question the reality of a fantasy game. Now let's regain our body heat by repeatedly pressing square. All the needless deaths in the uncompromising freezing cold of the Antarctic. It didn't need to be that way. If only they knew to press square, they would have been okay. Well, goes without saying, it's obvious. And I have gone the wrong way. So we climb down, and we go this way. Oh yeah! That's a thing I forgot to mention. I finally found out the correct pronunciation of the composer of this game. It's not Nobuo Uematsu as I thought it was. It's Nobuo Uematsu. I can't pronounce all these crazy names. But it's a name I respect. Unlike those giant bird-like creatures often known as chocobos, I just can't do it. And I have a strange mental complex about it, and I cannot call it a chocobo, I have to call it a chocobo. Ah, so we've just saved, and we're in another ice cave. You've got to admire this shifty music. Perfect for snooping around. And the music has stopped. Oh, I was enjoying that. Damn battles. I'm just waiting for a certain enemy to pop up. A certain enemy that I found really, really irritating when I first played this game. Because I didn't know how to counter its attacks. If you don't have the right setup, you can render an otherwise good team useless. We've got another battle. With an icicle. Why am I fighting an icicle? I shouldn't have to fight an icicle. What a silly idea. I find this behaviour from icicles absolutely outrageous. And so I'm going to form a tornado with my sword. It's the only way! Damn. The bats survived. Well, of course they survived. I mean, bats fly around, don't they? I doubt blowing them around the air is going to really harm them. However, our path is being blocked by a giant icicle. And now we have destroyed the icicle's defenses. The bats are out of our way. Come on, Alexia. Nope. There we go. The icicle cracks and we are able to get through. Okay, great. Alright, come on. Hurry up. There we go, we've won the battle. Nanaki leveled up, and as you'll see, we've got a few more icicles to defeat, so I'll do that off screen with my amazing editing techniques. Do I want to jump down? No! That's 2 down, 2 to go. Do I want to jump down? No! Okay, we've got one more icicle to defeat. These inanimate objects don't stand a chance. No. Okay, and we see the icicles are all dropping down to the lower floor. So, pretty soon we will jump down, but not before I get this box. Thank you! The last elixir. That's basically a mega elixir. However, there was a typo. A weird Japanese translation error. Right, so we jump down. to a room you'll recognise as this room. And now, we've got a bridge. We can get up here, and also, we can get into this room here, but first I'm going to save it. Yeah, a bridge made of icicles. And I'm pretty sure that in the next area we're going to meet the last monster I want to fight. And this guy is a complete git. However, he is a good monster. And when I meet him, I shall give him all the screen time he deserves. Now, where are you? Come on. Nope, that wasn't him. Come on, come out. Right, who's this? Is it? Yes, okay, this is the guy. Oh no. I think this guy's called a Marlboro. Something like that. It's a weird name. But this fine gentleman is pretty difficult unless you've got a ribbon, which Chris does. Because what the Marlboro does is inflicts your characters with abnormal statuses. So no matter how powerful your magic is, if you can't defend yourself against abnormal statuses, then you're buggered. Because this guy has an enemy skill called Bad Breath. And if he uses that on you, then all of your party members will end up useless. They'll be killing each other, unable to attack, they won't be able to use magic. Basically, they'll be doomed to die. Oh dear, here we go. Right, Chris should be okay. Fingers crossed. Yes. Okay, so we've learnt the enemy skill Bad Breath, and my other characters are turned into frogs, they're poisoned, they're falling asleep. Not good, but we've got white wind, so they'll be okay. All better. And now, we're gonna kill you. We've got your enemy skill, that's all we needed you for. You can use Frozen Beam all you like, and you can use Bad Breath all you like. It doesn't matter anymore, because Chris has a ribbon. Oh no! He's using Bad Breath. What am I gonna do? I'm going to have to use White Wind. And now I've got a brilliant idea. I'm going to use Alexander. Show it off. Go on, Anaki. Judgment. Here's the new summon. Oh my god! It's like watching Power Rangers all over again. Although, to be fair, this summon animation is, in comparison, quite short. But you've got to admit, the Power Rangers monsters must have been pretty considerate to have stood there waiting for the Zords to make their appearance. Even monsters have manners. But Mr. Marlboro is dead. And it serves him right for sharing the name with some sort of cigarette brand. Not only have I put an end to your bad breath, I have also stolen it. Wait, what? No! Go away, monsters. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. I've got all my enemy skills, that's all I need. Hey! We're down on this platform. I don't really get this. Why did we need to make a bridge made of icicles and walk all the way around? Couldn't we have just jumped down from the platform above? Makes more sense to me. Never mind. We've got to navigate our way up the cliff. And hopefully we won't freeze.
It's never nice to freeze, you know. It's quite cold.
If I could help it, I try to keep warm. Either way, it don't matter, because we know how to warm ourselves up. So we just got to find a platform, and we'll be alright. Despite our dress sense displaying a complete lack of regard to the freezing cold, it isn't a threat to our survival. However, I know something which is, because very, very soon we're going to be encountering a boss. That was a scary sound to, you know, make you prepared for how scared you're going to be. But don't worry, we have restored our HP and MP, so we're going to be okay. Don't worry. The game has just been saved. And now I'm ready for anything. Who's saying yeah on my video? Oh. It's one of those hooded blokes. What are you doing here? Uh-oh. I hear boss music. This isn't good. Where is it? I hear the music. I don't see the monster. Ah, there it is. Much better. And I was prepared. I knew I had a boss, so I saved Nanaki's limit break. Take this, a Cosmo memory. You're not gonna like this. You've got to be careful with this boss because you see he's got two heads. Depending on which head you attack, certain elemental magic could potentially cure it. We don't want that. So I'm gonna be very careful about what I use. Uh-oh. It's doing a close-up. What are you doing? Oh, great. You just singed my hair. And you froze me too. Okay, so its right head is fire and its left head is ice. Or, from our perspective, looking at the monster, its left head likes fire and its right head likes ice. Basically, you've just got to be very, very careful not to use a summon like Ifrit or Shiva. Because of course they'll harm one of them, but cure the other. Okay, I'm quite sure this will be okay. It's a comet, it's not fire. Although comets are very hot. But it was okay. I didn't cure the one on the right-hand side, or the left-hand side, depending on your point of view. It must be terrible having two heads. Especially when one of them you don't agree with. One of them likes ice, one of them likes fire, one of them wants to spend most of their time in hot places, the other wants to spend their time in the fridge. I mean, how do you live with someone like that?
Oh, we're gonna go and spend our day in the volcano today.
No, we're not. No. However, it's pretty clear to me that the ice head is the dominant head. That's why we're here in the North Pole, the freezing cold place. Poor old Firehead. He has to endure that which he hates.
Fear not.
I shall put you out of your misery. And then I will make sure Icehead never bullies you again. Because that's the kind of guy I am. I have your best interests at heart. So don't worry.
I think it's time to cure myself with white wind.
Of course, I've got my best interests at heart too. But, what? Did you just fire and ice attack me at the same time?
Oh, God.
If only it has some sort of neutral effect.
Where fire and ice cancel each other out.
Well, it doesn't matter what you do, because anything you do, I can do better. I'm highly leveled up and, what's this? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, God. Okay, white wind. Phew, that was lucky. We're going to be okay. Oh, I just noticed. Firehead is down. It's okay, people. We've killed Firehead. Now we've only got Icehead to kill. It's alright. We can just keep curing ourselves with white wind and then we can keep throwing comets at that thing's head. It won't be long. And I've noticed our limit bars are filling up quite nicely. Who knows? Maybe I'll kill it with a limit break. Ha! It doesn't scare me. What's that? What? No! Oh my God! That was like a big quake attack. Not very nice. Ah, but you've given me another Cosmo memory. This is how we started the battle, and this is how we're going to end it. Come on. Is he gonna do it? No!
It didn't work!
Oh, wait. It did work! Nanaki! You're brilliant! You're nearly dead, but you're brilliant! Of course Nanaki would do it. He's one of my star characters. We leveled up quite nicely from that battle. Well done, Nanaki. Let's go. This should be it. We're really close to the top. Come on. We can do this! Why didn't we just try and hire a helicopter or something? It would have been so much easier. Then again, that might have taken out some of the exploring. It would have been like sending the Ring of Power to Sauron in the form of junk mail. He wouldn't have opened the envelope, he just would have gone, oh, junk mail, thrown it into the fires of Mount Doom, the end. Anyway, here we are. This is the Northern Crater, the site where Jenova fell onto the planet. Look at all that. That's the spirit energy in the life stream trying to heal the wound caused by the crater. So, Sephiroth's going to be able to use that to summon the meteor. That's not good. So Jenova crashed down onto the planet 2,000 years ago, causing this crater, and the life stream's trying to cure the planet, yet even with 2,000 years, it's still not done. I know it's a big wound on the planet, but the spirit energy is being pretty slow about it. Come on! But yeah, the energy of the planet is concentrated here. So you might say that this area, to some, could be interpreted as the Promised Land. So you've got Shinra, who want to convert the spirit energy into Mako, and then you've got Sephiroth, who wants to use the spirit energy so he can summon the meteor. And there's us trying to stop them both. Okay, we're walking into the crater. Hey! It's another one of these remnants. Seems to be quite a lot of them round here. This place looks weird. Oh dear, this isn't good. There's a big chance we're going to meet Sephiroth here. And we're strong, but are we strong enough? I don't want Sephiroth to kill me. I don't even want Sephiroth to kill Alexia or Nanaki. Damn, if only I brought Fatso with us. Sephiroth would get knackered trying to kill Fatso to death. And then we could get a stealth attack on him. Ooh, look! Neo Barmet. Great! Okay, so I've made a flawless plan. And I've got a new summon. This is brilliant! I'm going to save.
Let's go!
That's... what? What's that? That's what? What? Ah. Shinra. Just as I thought. What are you doing here? And they're doing evil laughing. Stop laughing! It's ever so intimidating. The Promised Land. Yep, they think it's the Promised Land. The high concentration of Mako energy, and they think they found the Promised Land. Sorry, Heidegger. You're wrong, and you're a grotesquely ugly freak. Thank you. Hojo? Aw. Okay, what have you got to say? The reunion. Reunion? Members of the Shinra army who are strong enough to join Soldier are physically fit enough to be injected with Jenova cells, which enhances their abilities even more. They become superhuman in strength. However, anyone who is not physically fit enough that gets injected with Jenova cells is at risk of losing their minds. Just like these hooded figures, they become nothing more than mindless slaves to another's will. And And they're all gathering here like a reunion. All of those mindless drones. They have no mind of their own, they're just driven to basic instincts. And in this case, they're compelled to go back to their origins. The Genova reunion. All the shades of Genova gathered together. However, you can see they're not exactly strong, are they? A lot of them appear to be dying. It's cruel. Hojo did this. He injected ordinary people with Genova cells, effectively destroying their personalities. They live for nothing but the Genova reunion, and that weapon was useless! I don't think I've ever played the game like this before, but I'm only going for weapons with double materia growth. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever mastered my materia so quickly before. This is the way to go. Now let's follow those remnants. I think they're going to lead us to Sephiroth. We're going to beat him once and for all. Great! Ifrit has been mastered. I wonder how many of those weak Sephiroth remnants actually made it to Sephiroth. Oh dear, we've got another one of these. We have to wait till the wind calms down and that green thing's gone. Okay. No! Yay! Okay. This is it. This is our moment. Sephiroth. Okay, this is it. Revenge. You killed Renette. And frankly, that made me rather cross. And here you are, fallen into my trap. This is the end. What do you mean, this is the end of this body's usefulness? What? He's gone. Where did he go? Okay, that's weird. Oh, Sephiroth, where are you? Come back. I'll give you a pair of shoes. Our purpose is to deliver the black materia to our master. Whose purpose? What's going on? What do you mean, our? Who is Sephiroth bringing the black materia to? Because we are not going to let you. We're going to get it back. Right, Nanaki? Who? Those who carry Genova's cells. Okay, so Sephiroth and all of those hooded figures are going to take the black materia to the master. And who's the master? Genova? Oh, of course. Sephiroth. What? Wait a minute. But you're Sephiroth, aren't you? Whoa! Ah! Why can't you leave me alone? You're not making any sense. Don't make me explain all the story in some long, elaborate, crazy explanation, because you know I will. Okay, so this is it. Are you ready to surrender? Uh-oh. We've got to fight. Genova. Damn. Okay. We're fighting Genova again. This happens every time. Every single time we've run into Sephiroth, he set his mother onto us. Every time we encounter Sephiroth, we end up getting attacked by Genova. So who's running the show? Unless... Hang on. He just gave us a clue. A hint that the person that we have just seen wasn't Sephiroth at all. If we remember back to the last episode, we heard all about Genova. Genova who can change her shape. To the ancients, she appeared as their dead relatives, and every single time that we've seen Sephiroth, he disappears, and there in his stead is Genova. So I think that we have been seeing Genova all along using Sephiroth's image. But if that's true, Genova is the one that is bringing the black materia to Sephiroth. Why is it that Genova, this all-powerful being who once tried to take over the planet, why is she doing things for Sephiroth? Should it not be the other way around? There's Sephiroth born with certain attributes of Jenova, and then Jenova itself. And what about the hooded figures? They're not worshipping Jenova, they're worshipping Sephiroth. It appears as though not only does Sephiroth have influence over those who have been fused with the cells of Jenova, but of Jenova itself. Sephiroth's will and power have become so great they can actually control Jenova. So, where is the real Sephiroth? I have a feeling we're going to be running into him very soon. Jenova has become merely a tool of Sephiroth's will, so we are going to dispose of it. Yeah! Nice one, Barmet. I love that how it just disintegrates the rock. But Jenova is strong enough to withstand that fire blast. How about another comet? And let's try magic breath. I nearly chose bad breath, but bosses don't tend to take status elements. That would make the game too easy. Oh no, not red light again. You're really starting to spam that move. Stop it. Okay. I'll just attack you. Ha ha. You didn't like that, did you? I don't care what you do to me. I'll just keep curing. And once again, Jenova used red light on me.
And what do you know? She's using it again.
I don't think I like you. You and your bloody red light. Now listen, if you use red light on me one more time, I'm going to be cross. I mean, just because I kept spamming the Comet's move at that two-headed creature, it doesn't mean that you have to do it to me. Good old Tetra disaster.
And it's slowing down again.
Damn you. Must be a glitch of playing this game on a PlayStation 3.
That wouldn't have happened on a PlayStation 1.
Tropic Wind? What's this? Hello, rubbish. So this incarnation of Jenova is called Jenova Death. Nasty. Uh-oh. And now, Alexia cannot use magic. Thanks a lot, Jenova Death. But that still won't save you. Alexia doesn't need magic. She just needs her kick. You won't mess with me again. However, Chris and Anaki have no MP left. Damn. They have no MP and Alexia has lost the ability to use her magic. This is terrible. But fear not. Because Chris nearly has his limit break. Does Demi work? No. Okay. That was rubbish. Nanaki has no MP left.
What are we gonna do?
Aha! Oh, you're attacking Chris. You fool. That was the worst thing you could have done, because now I'm going to use a limit break and kill you.
Or at least hurt you quite a lot.
Either way, it's going to be
Pretty nasty.
And why did I just use a potion on Alexia? She has full health. No! Never mind. I think I was supposed to use that on Chris. Oh well, I'm confident. How do you like that? Ha! Giving up so soon?
Oh, poor Jenova.
We've done it. Well done, everyone. Now, let's see how... Ooh. Nice. We did it! Genova's cells. Anyone who has been infused with Genova cells is at risk of being controlled by Genova. But Sephiroth is manipulating Genova. Therefore, he can control anyone with Genova's cells. That includes the hooded figures, that includes Chris. And wherever the real Sephiroth is, he's been trying to get the hooded figures to bring him the black materia. Back in the Temple of Ancients, he managed to manipulate Chris into handing over the black materia to Genova. However, his hold on Chris is not 100%. Chris still has some fight in him. Sephiroth tried to make Chris kill Renette, but it didn't work, so in his own image, Sephiroth controlled Genova to go and do it instead. And we finally got the black materia back. Although, I'm not sure I want to hold on to it. You know what happened last time? Sephiroth has as much power over me as he does with the cloaked figures. We don't want to give the black materia to him again, so we need to give it to someone we trust. Okay, who do we trust? Hey Raziel, how about you? Oh no, no. I'm not keeping this. Wesker? No? You don't want to? No, I'm not going to give it to you. And I'm definitely not giving it to you. Hey Alexia, what about you? Women have more hiding places than men. No? Nanaki? Alright, there's only one man for the job. Bongo! This is your moment to shine. I'm trusting you with the black materia. Do not give it to Sephiroth. Don't give it to anyone, no matter what happens. So even if I say, can I have the black materia please, you say no! Okay, I think we're ready. And straight away here we've got the MP Turbo materia. Hooray! I'm gonna stop the video here and I shall see you next time. See you later.
Bye-bye.